Hello, I'm Allegra Houston, and thank you for joining me for the Imaginative Storm Writing Prompt of the Week on YouTube. We do it on Zoom every Saturday morning, 10 a.m. Mountain Time, and with whoever wants to turn up from all over the world. We had a couple of new people today, one of them in Paris, so that was cool. And we'd love to have you join us too any Saturday or Thursday. Also, it's free, and all you have to do is turn up on time with pen and paper, and we will welcome you to our online community. So on YouTube, we have a growing archive of these prompts of the week. We've been doing it for 4 years now, and they're all on here. So if you enjoy this one, you might want to go back and check out some of the previous writing prompts of the week. And we attempt to do for you what we do live on Zoom with the people who join us. So this is how it goes. We share an image. We put that up on the screen for 2 minutes, and everyone on the call generates a list of words. Whatever words pop into your mind as you look at this image, words or short phrases, 3 or 4 words, that's fine. Write them down in a list, not joined up writing, just a list of words, random, don't have to have anything to do with the image, don't have to have anything to do with one another, as you look at this image for the next 2 minutes. After everyone has generated their own personal list of words, we go around the Zoom room and ask everyone to contribute one item to create a community list. And that functions as a kind of collective imagination. You obviously don't know what's going to end up on that list. And very often people are inspired to write quite extraordinary pieces, inspired by one of those words that was just randomly thrown out there. And that's the delight of this method, because you have so many toys for your imagination to play with, and you write something that you would never write otherwise, except for the fact that somebody added claustrophobic, for example, onto the list. So here is this week's community list. Collective imagination. You might like to write these words down as a list for yourself. There is some benefit to having it go, in your ear and out your hand. But if not, that's fine. I'm going to put the list up again on the screen during the 10-minute writing time. So here it is. Bombs away. Nevermore. Not ready. I believe I can fly. Oyster. Aluminum elegance. Going nowhere. The crossing. Slalom. Welded and chained. Ricochet. Out of commission. Claustrophobic. Illusion of power. Upcycled. Nothing's wasted. Nosy. I thought I could retire. Grounded. Slipstream. Salvador Dali. Snub nose. The last call. The little engine that couldn't. Your imagination probably started making some connections between those random words just because I read them out and you heard them. And you will see that's the kind of the snub of what we do here is we create a circumstance in which the imagination can make connections, create patterns, make organizations that it's never made before. And that's really fun and exciting and intriguing. And you become curious about what you're going to write rather than critical. So your imagination loves curiosity. Your rational mind likes to criticize. So we're going to ask your rational mind to go in the passenger seat for the next 10-minute ride and let your imagination drive the bus. So whatever connections, wherever your imagination wants to go, great. Your rational mind's job is just to sit there and let it happen. And then after 10 minutes, you can see what you got. So your 10 minutes will start now. So something exists in the world that didn't exist 10 minutes ago. And you might think that's negligible, and okay, it's probably not going to be world changing. But you know what? It might be person changing. That person might be you or it might be somebody else. We never know. But you can make it definitely person changing for you, because this is what we do next. We break up into smaller breakout rooms and we read what we wrote aloud. And there's a great value to reading what you write aloud, because it allows you to actually feel yourself having an impact on the world. You are changing the sound waves. You are changing the air currents in the room that you are in simply by reading. And the other thing you're changing is your brain chemistry and your bodily chemistry. Because every time you read out a word or a phrase or a thought, an image that pleases you, you're going to get a little hit of dopamine. You're going to feel really good. It's a very nice feeling. Of course, that's why it's addictive. And because it's addictive, it pushes you towards what you like in your writing, rather than trying to make you not do what you don't like. So reading your work aloud builds your confidence. It retrains your inner critic, if we want to call it that, into your ally. That inner voice, the inner you, is appreciating your strengths rather than focusing on your weaknesses. So that's the value of reading what you write aloud. If there's somebody else in the room, perhaps they'd be happy to listen to it for a minute or two. And if not, it's still not an empty room, because you're in it and you are your most important audience. So put me on pause now and read what you wrote aloud. Now, before I go further, I want to credit the image. I took the photograph in Paonia, Colorado last October in front of the Horse Cow 57 Gallery, a contemporary vision of the discarded American West. Isn't that a great subtitle? And the artist's name is Sean Guerrero. And he apparently used to, I don't know if he does anymore, but he used to use this Franken vehicle as his kind of trailer, and it had velvet couches and stuff inside it, apparently. So I'm told by my friend in Paonia. So that's pretty cool. I'm going to actually be doing another writing workshop in Paonia at the end of May 2025. It's the beginning of April now as I record this. So if you happen to be in Western Colorado and you'd like to write with me in person for 3 days, please go to imaginativestorm.com and you'll find out information about that workshop and our other workshops and courses for writers. We will have some Zoom workshops coming up, 2 in May, 2 in June, 2 in July, 2 in August, which are single session explorations of the various sessions of our book, and full audio and video courses, Write What You Don't Know. But the main reason I'm going to ask you to go to our website now is because you will be able to find your way to Imaginative Storm on Circle, where you can post what you wrote to this piece, share it with our community, become part of our community, read what other people wrote, and get some appreciation for what you wrote. Obviously, for something that was written in 10 minutes, criticism is kind of absurd, so there's no reason to even go there. But appreciation is not absurd. Appreciating some powerful, intriguing image or thought that came out in 10 minutes is well worth doing. So this is how you get to the circle. Go to imaginativestorm.com, scroll across the top navigation, and you will see community. A drop-down menu pops up or drops down, and you'll see Imaginative Storm on Circle. Click on that, and that will take you to the community page, this particular part of it. Click on the image, and that will take you to the Circle site. If it's your first time, it will ask you to make a login name and password, but it's free. And once you've done that, you can explore the other parts of it in this left-hand navigation column, or you can just go straight to Prompt of the Week. And there you will find an archive of all the prompts we've done every week for more than 3.5 years now. And the most recent one is at the top. When you click on one, you'll see what it is. You'll see a link to the YouTube recording. You'll see the image, and you'll see the word list. And then you'll see, as you scroll down, you'll see what other people have written. Sometimes people upload an audio of them reading it. And other people can comment on what they liked about what people have posted. And if you go all the way down to the bottom, you'll see a box that says, what are your thoughts? And that is the place to type in what you wrote to the prompt. Thank you very much for joining me today. Next week, my creative collaborator, James Nave, will be back in the room with me. He's on his way back from Paris himself right now. So yes, thank you. Please do join us in person on Zoom one Saturday or Thursday, whatever time zone you're in. One of the two times should work for you. So help us bring the imaginative storm into a worldwide movement. That's our goal. Will we make it? Who knows? We don't know. Goodbye.